This conference will
Hi
now
all,
be
thanks
recorded.
for joining. I'm Sandeep here, and today we are for the workshop of SAP HYBRIS building. I represent a company which is Fortified Learn and Fortified Infotech US. We are basically a cloud ERP implementation company. We are into cloud solutions. We do cloud implementation, cloud migration from on-premise to cloud. So SAP HYBRIS is a product which SAP has acquired, which we say BRIMS HYBRIS, right? And most of the customers are getting into implementation for Fortified. And if you can visit on Fortified website also, this is a URL, right? So we basically operate from Texas in US. So we are expertise in implementation of cloud solution. We are an implementing partner in US, and Fortified UK. We are present in UK also. So Fortified Learn is a training, competency building company which builds the competency of the people. And after building the competency, we assign them a project which they work, which is a paid project, and after that we onboard them in our company as a full-time or freelancer. So that is what we do about. Agenda of this workshop is to understand what is Fortified Infotech, what is objective of this training program, all right, and what are the type of deployment we have for a freelancer and full-time, and what would be the cost of the program which we are going for upgradation on, and what are the compensation offered, then additional benefits of this program and detail of the program. So as a company, we do IT consulting, technology transformation. Not able to hear anything. Is that I think Chandan is not able to hear. Pooja, can you check? I think it's audible. Other can hear. Hello.
Yeah, for me it's audible, Sandeep.
We have to check why they are not able to hear. Okay, let them join again. I think others are able to hear. All right, so we do implementation, we do transformation and migration of technology. All right, and we operate from this region. All right, so we have designed a program which is on competency building. There are 3 stages of the program. All right, one is 47,000. Right, plus advanced we have 88,000, and expert is 2,12,000. Now, what is the difference is that licensing and support. So in expert, we have for 1 year, in advance, we have for 180 days, and basic, we have 90 days. Means after a training, after a project, so basically training duration will be 60 hours, and then project will be for additional of training, which we are going to do another 60 hours, 90 hours, 160 hours. In 90 hours, you do just implementation. In advance, what we are going to do is that you do testing also, and expert level, you are into integration. Your role depends on, because the long duration you be in a project, the cost is involved from the licensing for the company. All right, so system additional, after training, you get additional system of 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. You will be working in the project as a paid project, which is $100, $200, and $300, and onboarding of the resource, because I think most of the people after training and project, they have a notice period 60 to 90 days. So we consider that people 60 to 90 days onboarding with Fortified, right? And certification, additional training will be there, which we are going to do for 15 hours, 25 and 40 hours. Certification examinations are sponsored at expert level, but basic level and advanced level, right, candidate will sponsor it. Examination point, yes, will be helping you. As I said, additional training will be there. Recording of the classes, what happens between you and the trainer, that is between you and me, copy will go to you and to the customer for whom we are going to implement. Material you will have. Interview preparation, so here interview preparation is not job interview but project interview. What customer will get into a project round, that is what we are going to do about. We will have client communications, which we are talking about, where we can have for 10 hours, 20 hours, 25, that, and project completion documents will be delivered. Apart from this, we will have email and WhatsApp support once you are deployed, once you are hired, whether freelancer or full-time. It's only to protect our project, right? If you just ask me, Sandeep, what is that benefit your company will get into, is major focus will be, we are focused more on the project to sustain and complete on time, right? So that is one thing which we want to look at, that projects are delivered on time, our customers are billing and revenue. So this additional services we are going to look from the business prospects, right? We will be having training weekdays and weekends, Monday to Friday, right? And weekends, Saturday and Sunday. System access will be there 24/7. So compensation, we have a budget between 1.5 to 200K into number of years experience. Freelancer, it is 5,000 to 20,000. And deployed, we do even project consulting to other companies also. As now we have close to 15 positions open for this year, which we are going to deploy people in our project. Right. So starting with the first thing which we do is migrate the on-premise application, that is our application, that is we are going to have ECC6 migration to SAP HANA, and front end we are going to work with Fiori and BRIMS application. So HANA is now 1908 BRIMS is installed in HANA, which we are going to work and configure specific to the customer. So not only SAP, there are other applications also we work on. All right, humble request if you can stop so that others can hear. Right, so here we'll be focusing more on implementation, on migration and integrations of the applications. So customer focus will be on hybris billing. We will be looking from working on the billing from three prospects. One is we are going to work in a project from finance, right, that accounting contract. Second thing is that we are going to work with CRM, and then sales, logistic. So there you will have exposure of three modules to work on with this, and it is advantage for us to more into a demand for specific. Now there are solutions like we will work on agreement, we'll work on pricing, we'll work on solution, quotation, contract, right? We'll be working on specific to charges, right? Rating, pre-billing, right? Grant and revenue. This is how complete life cycle will be there. We are going to build complete solutions specific to our customers and business partners. So the product which we will build in our project, right? One is hybris billing solutions, SOM, subscription order management, and digital routing of the payment, which we are going to look on, and then charging, pricing, simulations, invoicing, documentations of the process, and integrations which we're going to do for our customer. So this is complete life cycle where we'll be involved into a process and building into, right? We'll be totally building subscription, billing management, and pricing, three features for our project. So you will be first starting the project. Phase 1 is SOM, phase 2 will be pricing, phase 3 will be billing, all right, which we are going to build for. So total one is we are going to implement, we are going to migrate. So master data migrate from the billing from our R3 system. Then post migration we are going to configure SOM and other things. So training would be hardly 25 to 30%. Major on the project specific we want to build. So we will be working more on functional, and then we'll be working on configuration, integration point which we want to build for. So this is the program. One is configuration we'll be doing. Another one is we are going to install multiple systems like CCA we are going to install. All right, and apart from this, extensions for the applications we'll be building on. Right, and cross integrations also will be there. Close monitoring and security, we will be working with cyber security also specific to our project. So our AC2, which is I'm talking about 6.0, right? We are going to work from EHP 7 and 8, right? And which will be on configuration specific to FI, right? This is on project scope, what we are looking for, all right, which we'll be doing for as a phases we move on 30 hours, 60 or 90 hours. So there'll be 4 stages: billing, invoices. Stage 1, stage 2, we are going to work on pricing. Stage 3, we are going to work on SOM integration. So as a customer, our customer will look on migration, post-migration configuration, and then installation. So we will be more precise for the customer. For retail, they are into manufacturing and distribution of retail products, which we want to build on. So overall competency will be with 45 to build a resource who can be deployed. We'll be starting this project. What we are looking is from mid of June, and by training we'll be starting for March next week, and March, April we'll be doing, and 1 month we will be starting with the competency building on the any challenges we are facing or gap we have, so that project does not have any challenges here. There is a paid project, it's a stipend basically, and then you will be fully onboarded for full time, or you'll be onboarded as a freelancer as your comfort to work on, right? So cloud-based applications are more advanced and they need expertise on this. Now we'll open the sessions for question and answers. Chandan, Lakshmi, Mahant, any questions you have for us? to answer you specific to project. Training, yes, you can have good training, but our focus should be our deployment towards the project. Any questions you have, please feel comfortable.
Yes, what is the market demand of this, and what kind of project where we can use this HYBRIS billing?
90% today you see that billing, right? It's on automations and it's on cloud. Today, if you see out of 10, 8 companies ask for BRIMS HYBRIS billing in Naukri, all right, if you're looking for. This is the billing system. So how the process happens? Sales and distribution, there is a sales process, right, and distribution process. It goes to CRM for relation client data management. Now all this is done. Where does the payment will happen? It will happen in finance. So there is one application which will connect CRM with finance for the payments. So complete billing, right, will be building on HYBRIS billing. So who are the target audience who focus on? People from exposure, what you will have. One is for billing from finance, accounting, right? Second thing is from CRM, and then sales and distribution. So 90% of the people are getting into S/4HANA logistic plus HYBRIS billing. All right. So logistic is already, because already we know sales and distribution, there will not be major changes on that. All right. So it becomes easy. But when you go on cloud, yes, we will be more focusing from cloud solution. Any other questions? So we'll be starting. So coming week, please look into, if you have any clarification, you can ask Pooja. She will reach to you tomorrow. If you want to again connect, we can have one-to-one discussion and then take it further. So thank you very much, right, Chandan and Lakshmi and Manas. Right, we would be looking people. We have hardly 18 positions which we want to do for this year. Right, next year there may be a revise of position, but that is how the project getting into. So thank you very much for joining this workshop. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.